Look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 16, the show, Kansas City Royals franchise. This is episode 87. Yes, we're still on MLB 16, the show with the Royals, but eventually we will be bringing them over to MLB 17 here very soon. But right now we're still in the ALDS, and this is Game 3 versus the Toronto Blue Jays. We'll be the Blue Jays will be hosting us here in today's game. Now, Braden Shipley will be taking on Aaron Sanchez in this series, and we'll see how this goes. Now, both pitchers will be. This will be the first time. They are rookies, and this will be their first playoff appearance. So this should be a very interesting game. Should be a very good matchup here for both squads. So Braden Shipley, of course, looking for his first win. We like to get him his first playoff victory here as a Royal. And of course, Aaron Sanchez would like to get a first win for himself for the Blue Jays. So for a game of first here, just take a look at the lineup here for both squads. We'll see what they'll do here in today's game. So we'll get into action here in just a bit. You already seen the pregame fun and everything, showing the Canadian national anthem, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see here the squad here coming out, and of course the Royals will be first up to bat here as we go ahead. And there you see the players comparison now, pretty much the same with the exception of the height differential. Sanchez just an inch taller than him. So like I said, this should be a very interesting matchup here. We'll go to the top of the first. We'll see Adam Lynn there. He's been hitting home runs there. You see his numbers from this past season: 48 home runs, 117 RBIs here. We'll see what he can do here, especially with runners in scoring position here in this case. And he hits this one right up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit. A run will come in to score here, and nice job there. And Royals got the first run of the ball game here, and they lead this one 1-0 here with 1 out. So there you see the beast right there, Adam Lynn, again doing some damage here in this series like he's been all series long. See now Alex Gordon, there you see his numbers from this postseason, or from the regular season there. We'll see what he can do here with 1 out. Runners on first and second, first and third. And Gordon will go at this one, and that one will go out flying out to our left. That one will be back enough there for the runner to score. Hosmer will come in to score. It's 2-0 now for the Royals. So nice job there getting that nice fly ball out to right field. MELKY trying to throw that one in there to stop the run, but hey, that is going to be a run nonetheless. So now we'll go to the bottom of the first here. We'll see that Reyes will be up to bat here, and we'll see a 1-2 count here, and we'll see what the Blue Jays can do against the rookie. As we'll see, this one's going to get popped out to left field there. That's going to be easy play there for Gordon. 1 away there for the Royals. So nice play there as the rookie gets to pop out. Now we have to deal with MELKY CABRERA. Now this is going to be a tough lineup here. I mean, you got Reyes, MELKY CABRERA, Encarnacion, you got Bautista and also Lowry coming up here. But we'll see here if you can get this one. No, they cannot get that one. That's going to be a base hit there for MELKY CABRERA. So now 1 on here, 1 out. And the Royals got to try to get out of this inning here quickly for the rookie. So now we'll see Shipley here throwing this one to ENCARNACION. He'll strike out there. That is strikeout number 2. He does not like the call at all there from the ump. Surprised he wasn't ejected already. Jose Bautista here coming up to bat. We'll see what Joey Bats can do with 1 on with 2 outs. And we'll see the pitch here. And this is going to be a ground ball here or there. That is going to go to left. That's going to keep him safe there. And that keeps the runners on board here at first and second. Nice job there. As now Brett Lorley coming up to bat here. Trying to end this inning here with a ground out or strikeout. But, oh, that's what we need, a ground out there. Second baseman, Infante makes a nice play to Hosmer there to first. Nice job, and that ends the inning. So, after just 1 inning here, it's 2-0. Royals lead this one here in the American Divisional Series. So, now Moose coming up to bat now, 1 for 1. Moustakas, there you see him. Oh, they overthrow there after first, and we'll see here that Sanchez will end up overthrowing that one, and Gordon will move on to second. So Gordon will be at second base. And now Moose, now all he has to do now is just hit one past the infield here, and the runner from second could score, as you see there. Just thinking about too much about the runner at that point. So now Moose is going to be at the bat here. Moose hits this one up the middle here. Gordon's going to go ahead and take off. He's going to score from second. And that is going to be a 3-0 lead here for the Royals. So nice job there as the Royals get the lead here early here in the first 4 frames of this ball game. Go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll see here with 2 outs, ENCARNACION coming up to bat, and we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and nobody on board here. Royals have the lead now, 3-0 here. And of course, this is an elimination game. If the Blue Jays can't do anything in this one, they will be eliminated. We'll see Shipley here throw this one up the middle there. There you see they're going to try to make a play there. They cannot. They're a bit of a shift there, and they cannot get that one on ENCARNACION. So now with 2 outs here, we'll see Jose Bautista. I don't want to say Joey. I almost call him Joey Bautista, but Jose Bautista will come up to bat here, and with an 0-2 count, we'll see if he can keep this inning alive here and try to score here, or if he's going to be shut down. So 0-2. Braden Shipley still out here to pitch, and nice job there as he gets Shipley out on that, or he gets Bautista out on that one, and Shipley is alive still here after 6. And there you see Royals lead it now 3-0 going into the 7th. So now we'll go to the top of the 7th here with 2 outs, and we'll see what the Royals can do. You see Brian Holbrook will come out to pitch here, and we'll take a look at his numbers here in just a bit. See if Infante can do something here, but we'll see. Infante will hit this one over to right field. That'll be a single there for him. Nice job as Infante gets on board. And that's 1 runner on board here in the inning. So 2 outs. Infante is trying to keep this inning alive. We'll see Marquez up to bat here. And Marquez will go ahead and he'll line this one out to center field. That's going to be a single. Infante will move to second. Thinking about going to third, but he'll remain at second on the play. And that's going to now put runners at first and second. So now with 2 outs, first and second here, Holbrook's having a little trouble here coming out of the bullpen. And he's got to try to wrap this up here as CAIN will come up to bat. And this should be an easy out for him. As CAIN's 0 for 3. He's popped out back in the 5th inning here. We'll see if CAIN can keep this one alive. It's a 1-1 count. And he'll find his pitch here. And CAIN will rip this one past there. Finally getting a hit here. He's now 1 for 4. And the bases are loaded now. And they are juiced here. And what an opportunity here for the next batter coming up. That is Mr. Ben Zobrist. As you see there, 2 for 3 in this game so far. 2 singles here. And he has got a great opportunity here to do something here. So he's going to be looking for a pitch here as the bases are loaded. 0-1 count. And Zobrist hits this one high and deep. This is going to go back. And that is a grand slam. Kansas City is in the lead here. It's a 7-0 ball game here. Holbrook is kicking himself here, and the Royals have now pretty much put this in cement now as they have this 7-0 lead here in the top of the 7th. There you see that grand slam there. First home run of this postseason here for Zebras. as he hits this one right when they need it to just put the nail in the coffin. They do so here. Blue Jays have a hell of a hill to climb up, as we'll see Brett Selleck come up to bat, or come out here to pitch here, try to keep the game where it's at and try to give some opportunity here for the Blue Jays to come back. So we'll see a 7-0 ball game here as there's one out, and we'll see that Perez will be up to bat here with a runner on first, as this one, or first and third, I should say. That one drops down. The runner from third will go ahead and he'll take off. And we'll see there's a bit of a problem here as the runner there, he gets tagged out there. Tough throw as Moustakas gets thrown out there, but a run will score. It's an 8-0 ball game there. I kind of thought the right fielder was going to at least catch that one or something, but I don't know what the issue was there on the base pass there. I don't know what the coaches were saying to him, but that was an out there. It should have been. We'll see if Gray Holland will come out here in the 9th inning, or the 8th inning, excuse me. And he's trying for a six out save here, as we'll see there. He will go ahead and get Navarro. Navarro will swing and miss on that one. That's one away. So now Rodriguez will come up to bat. We'll see what he can do against Holland here, as he has a 1-2 count. Holland gets him a swing and miss there on that splitter. And that is going to be now 2 away. So Holland looked like he's trying to get a 6-inning save, or 6-out save here on these Blue Jays. I think he wants to call it wraps here, as now 2 outs. Reyes up to bat here. We'll see what they can do against Reyes, as Reyes just not have been playing that well here in this series, especially at home here. And that's going to be a strikeout there. That's going to be a swing and miss on that splitter. And that is it for the inning. So it's 8-0 Royals lead this one, as now we go to the bottom half of the 9th. Last chances now for the Blue Jays to do something here today, as Melky is 2 for 3 for the game with 2 singles. And, of course, he would like to try to get a rally going here and try to come back from nothing here, as he gets that split finger. And, yeah, he just got to look at it here. That's going to be strikeout number 1 there. Not what the Blue Jays need to be doing right now to get back in this ball game. Holland gets a strikeout there. So that's now the 3rd strikeout now from Holland here, as Encarnacion comes up to pitch, or come out to bat here. He gets an 0-2 count. That's going to be a swing and miss there, as he takes that one looking there. And, yeah, I think he just wants to break that bat over Holland's head there. And that's now 4 strikeouts from Holland. So now Jose Bautista, last chance here for the Blue Jays to do something. He does not need to do too much. He just got to get a base hit here. We'll see an 0-2 count here for Bautista. He swings and misses on the split, and that is your ball game. Kansas City are your American League Divisional Series winners, and they will move on to the next round. They'll either face I believe it is the Angels or the Rays coming up. And we'll have to see who we'll play against in the American League Championship Series. But take a look there. Royals win this one on the road there in Toronto. Nice job. And the Royals get the victory. So the Royals sweep the series 3-0. They are your American League Divisional Series winners. And there you see the man that really did put the nail in the coffin there, hitting that grand slam there. Back in the 7th inning, that is Ben Zobrist. Nice day for him. Zobrist, I believe, 3 for 5, a home run, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored from him. And he is your player of the game. Nice job there from him. Definitely have to say he is the guy who should be the American League Divisional Series MVP in this series. So nice job there from them, as the Royals pick up a victory, and they have now won 3 straight now here in this Divisional Series, and they will move on to the next round. So take a look here at some notables of the ball game. Shipley picks up his first victory here this season and the postseason. Zibbers 3 for 5, home run, like I mentioned, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. Zibbers 3 for 4, a double, or excuse me, Moustakas 3 for 4, a double and an RBI. Lynn 2 for 4, a double, an RBI and a run, and Perez 1 for 4, a double and an RBI. As for the Blue Jays, Cabrera 2 for 4 strikeout. Lowry 0 for 3, and also Reinhold 0 for 3, but he had a strikeout. And Bautista 1 for 4 and 2 strikeouts in that ball game. And the Royals move on, as you see there. They will move on from the divisional series, and they will take on either the Rays or the Angels for the American League Championship Series. So now our question is, who are we going to be playing next here? Who's going to be the team that we're going to have to deal with and have to host for the first 2 games of that series? And it will be no other than the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. There you see, we'll be having the Angels. We'll be hosting them in the first 2 games there, and the first game will be it'll actually be Felix Hernandez. He will not be John Lackey. It'll be Felix Hernandez going against C.J. Wilson in that game 1 of that series. So should be a very interesting game. Cannot wait. We'll see how that goes here coming up in game 1. That'll be, of course, be in Kauffman Stadium. So nice job there from the Royals as they get the series win, and they will move on to the championship round. So coming up, you guys will see a post-game look at the series and how well the Royals did. Also a preview of the upcoming championship series there against the Angels. Now, this is going to be a tough series indeed, because we've faced the Angels early this season. We had a bit of a trouble with them, and we're going to try to see if we can turn that around here. And most importantly, we got to get those first 2 games there at home. We have to win those games there, and then try to at least get at least 1 out on the road there in Anaheim. So tough series coming up here. We got some bats we're going to have to deal with, like Mike Trout, and of course Albert Pujols, and so many others on that team. So should be a very enjoyable series, and it should be something that I think you guys will enjoy. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to hit that subscription button if you're new to the channel for more Kansas City Royals franchise here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.